Oh, well, hello, good evening, and welcome to Car Story Talk with me and Fernando.
What's up, Luis?
How's everybody doing today? Good times?
Yeah, let me shut
Good afternoon, gents from Chicago. We are here tonight. Portugal, Lewis is in the house.
What's up?
Evening, gents. North Indiana checking in.
Yes.
What's up, Dean and Fernando from Kentucky? Already? I know. First today. Yes, I know, right? We went a couple minutes early today. Good for you. Hey guys!
What's up?
I like this early showing. Well, we have to get to the Audison training tonight, and so we're gonna end it 15 minutes early, so we're starting at 15 minutes earlier, so we can get the full hour and have as much fun as possible. What's up, Corey? Long time no see.
High five, Vega.
Vega's in the house. Did you see all the new heat shrink he got from Wire Care?
That was pretty, that's nice.
I told him
like
to do
it.
that from the beginning. I was like, dude, you need to do this from the beginning.
Yeah.
But hey,
The whole kid and everything.
baby steps. I feel bad for all those first guys that didn't get it. You should call them and complain if you are.
No baby steps. Just start running. Go for it.
I mean, that's pretty much my life.
Yeah.
What's up from Colorado? What's up from Austin?
What's up?
Good afternoon, guys. Hope you are well. All the way from South Central Los Angeles. I'm the Clean Wire Club of the Week.
Well, now let's talk about that.
Not yet.
What?
We will. We gotta slow it down. What's up from SoCal?
We have 3,000 people watching right now. Oh, never mind.
I had to put this
It's
up.
35
Okay.
people.
Dean was right. Everyone take a screenshot. Send it to Sue right here. Send this to Sue and Haley.
What?
Right here. Right there. Okay. Dean was right. Ada's in the house. I'm allowed to watch, or I need to get back to work.
Exactly.
You can watch now. You can watch. It's after hours. You can watch all that you like and comment and have a good time. Saludo.
What's up, Bobby? Saludos, Ricardo.
You couldn't just say Ricardo. You had to roll your R's.
Yeah,
How many guys out there can roll your R's?
Ricardo.
Motorboat the hell out of it, but not that. Hello. Bobby says hi, hi-fi.
Hey.
Bobby says hi.
Thank you, Bobby.
It's rainy in SoCal. I heard about that. Someone earlier said that.
Texas.
Dave. It's always funny. The contrast is too high unless you're not getting your Florida sun. No, I don't know. What does it look like on your end? Does it look okay?
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta be honest. So we have two TVs now sitting off of each other, and the one that we look at over here that every now and then you see my eyes go to is way better than this one. This one is dying ever so slowly.
Yes.
And Fernando just complains that it's like, dude, we need to. And I'm like,
I complain
slow it
every
down.
day.
Slow it down. Because, like, I have a checking and a savings account. Right now, my savings account is not talking to my checking account.
Right?
So, and if you guys have never seen that, just write down, okay, for anyone that doesn't get that joke, for one, really, but if you want to get in the loop, Kevin Hart, checking and savings account, YouTube it, and then you'll laugh. We do that all the time, and Sue had no idea what it was. And I go, dude, just go look at it.
Kevin is the guy.
So, lots of amazing cars at finals. I saw that.
Dude.
Thanks to High Five, I think most of us.
I saw a lot of pictures. Yeah, so that was interesting. I was talking to Gabby about that. I'm like, man, I want to go.
We're in Clearwater, Florida. We're located right across the street from
the original Hooters.
Yeah, it was in Oklahoma. So
yeah, why not?
Denmark again. It's all good, Thomas. Thank you for stopping by.
Hey.
All right, well, let's get on with the show so that we can optimize our fun and excitement level here.
Yep.
And as always, for those of you guys that aren't aware, we do this little thing called the 12-Volt Clean Wire Club. It's over there on the Facebook, where we're at right now, as a matter of fact. And every Monday, Fernando scours that to find the clean wire install of the week. And this week, we came up with this guy right here. Dan, I'm guessing that's his name.
Yep,
Dan did this awesome job with some classic JL audio. I like these. He's got a tweak in there along with the all awesome Epicenter. He must either listen to Banda or modern rock. Either way.
I don't know. It has the SMD
he's got
distribution box. Yeah.
So he went all out here. He's got Tech Flex. He's got the shrink wrap around the RCAs. So he knows what. So Nice job. Very
Yes.
clean.
Very nice. Like I really like this install.
Well, those you used to have those amps.
Yes,
That was not. That was
yes.
your first amp, wasn't
I
it?
cried when I saw it.
You cried when you sold it.
No, when I saw the install.
Oh, that you shed a little tear. I was like, mine never looked that good.
I never did that. No, mine that was just like.
Did
playing
you
around.
want? Did you want to click on something here, or were you just?
No. I just go ahead.
Okay, just go ahead.
San Diego.
So, anyways, thank you for submitting. If you got cool stuff that you'd like to submit, by all means, please do that. Another feature that is going to be back tonight, which I almost forgot about, and I need to get loaded up here, is fundamentals.
Yes.
Fundamentals will be back tonight at 20 minutes in, so we started at 15 after, so that'd be 35 after. So at 35 after, so at 6:35, we'll do fundamentals, and it's a good one, as always. So we took the Banda Baby. There you go. See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Hey guys, what's up?
Yeah, right there, Dan.
Yep, Banda Baby.
Yeah.
I can always hope. Classic rock is where my heart goes.
All right.
I called a while back about a Hyundai Veloster about what I need to upgrade my head unit, and I was wrong parts. It was the K3. Y'all recommend, still couldn't retain steering wheel controls. There again, don't know. I mean, we just go by what the software tells us.
So that's the axis, right?
Yes.
That's the axis.
I do know that iData does have certain Hyundai harnesses now.
Retention, yeah.
So if that harness didn't work, then we might want to try the iData harness if it's compatible with that car. There again, really, what we look at when we're trying to figure out what harness and whatnot is the same thing that you guys can look at. We just go to these websites right here and type this information in, and we hope for the best. At the end of the day, we're just hoping that this information that they provide us works. The other thing, too, is that for some reason, if everything else works except for steering wheel controls, you might want to call them, because there might just be something that you missed. That happens a lot of the times. It's like, no, because on some of these, you have to press the button up and down, and there's weird things. And I'm going to be the first one. I stink at those. Like, when it's like, you got to hit it just right. It's like, I can't do that. So, what do you think of the JL Max? I'm excited. I had Ada order me one because we're not a JL dealer, so I asked him to order me one. So he's ordering two. So I'll be excited. Hopefully it'll come at Christmas, and I'll get all excited. I'll be like, oh, look at my Christmas present! I got a JL Max.
Christmas is coming.
Marty Dean is in the house.
Oh, where's mine?
He's below. You can't see him.
I see. Okay.
What do you charge to tune a system? I have a PRV Audio DSP 2.8 and don't know how to use it. Not sure I even need it. There again, it kind of depends on what's going on in the car, how it's all hooked up, if it's something that we can tune. Not all cars are installed properly, but basically we charge by the hour, and I don't know what the hourly rate is at the moment. If you're in the area, you could always drive by. We could take a look at it, maybe give you some pointers, that kind of thing.
Or you can go
point you
Paul.
in the right direction, or you can talk to Paul.
I installed both double DIN touchscreens and my remote start as well, and my key fob stopped working. I'm sure there is a reason why, but I don't know.
Man, I'm sure there's a reason why too. Okay, troubleshooting alarm systems are always a fun thing to do. There is an override button, also called the valet button. If the valet button is a good indicator to find out if the alarm still works. Because sometimes that's what it is. The key fob's not working because the alarm's not working. Ada who?
Who's that?
Ada had the JLs also in his Integra.
Yeah. Man, yeah.
Doug Dobson's in the house! What's up, Doug?
We love Doug.
You in Florida yet? Anyways, so the valet switch was usually what I would go to right away just to make sure that the alarm was working. And then from there, I would see if it just became unprogrammed. So I would go through the programming protocol. and that would usually is what would lead me through to figure out, is my alarm bad? Obviously, you can pull, that was out without getting major into it, pulling like the alarm brain down and testing constant 12 volts accessory and all those fun things. So maybe that's a good place to start.
All right.
I'm still waiting for my Epicenter LE to show up. I'm running out of patience.
Everybody.
Well, I know they're shipping now.
Oh, yes,
so
they
be
are.
patient. I know.
Yeah,
I
you have
hey,
to be patient.
I mean, I had to fly out there to get mine, and mine doesn't even really do anything. It's just a cover with, orange lights instead of blue.
Yeah.
So I don't even have one that's worth it. It's just got a cool number on it. 1 of 3.
What's that, Donnie?
I mean, I'm not like I'm going to get rid of it or anything, but,
Yeah. All right.
You guys know when the audio control ARCU Universal
Yep.
coming out. I really need it. That was supposed to also be November as well. So November we're supposed to get the Epicenter Micro and the ACRU, which is the Universal Bass Knob. Doug says
Right here.
Florida in December for a few weeks, but you didn't even say hi when you were here.
Where?
We were at your former employee's office in Arizona. He lives in
Yeah,
Arizona.
I know.
Dude, man, I apologize. I would have loved to hook up with you, but man, we were so tired.
Dude, we're like running.
Um,
Well, you're used to run. I don't know. I mean,
I did go running.
Yeah,
the weather was
you did.
wonderful.
Yeah,
but
that was good.
hey, we knew you were coming to Florida, so you're going to be in our neck of the woods now.
Exactly. We can't wait to see you here, man.
Hey guys, just bought a new 21 Nissan Sentra SR with premium Bose system. Looking to add a sub to the car. Do you know what the best speaker is to tap into? Currently don't have an RTA, waiting for yours to come out. And thank you for waiting patiently. It's coming. It is here. It's just a matter of getting... Anyways, who cares? I got it. Like, I'm so over it. Anyways, on a Nissan, you would tap the subwoofer. So if it has a factory sub, that's the speaker you're going to want to tap into. That is not always the case. Some vehicles will vary. For example, if you have a new F-150 that same year with the BO system and you got the cool little football subwoofer in the back, don't tap that. Don't tap that at all. Tap the front door speaker. So in some cases, same is true in like the C-Class Mercedes. Don't tap that subwoofer either. Go to the front door speaker. It's a full range. And we know, and that was one of the reasons why the DSR1, no, what do we call it? IRTA2?
IRTA2.
Oh, God, I hate acronyms. The IRTA2 is coming out so that you can use it to find out if these speakers are good or bad.
It's your
to tap
product,
into.
remember?
You came up with the name. I just paid for it, man. Everyone else just kind of worked around me. Hey, with that, speaking of paid for, we got to pay for some bills here real quick. Let me go ahead and click this button. Audio Control. AudioControl.com is a cool place to get car audio. So if you're interested in picking up your limited edition, go back to that picture.
Yep, I'm coming.
I know, see? Wow. You can have more than one desktop up and just kind of toggle between the two. If you're interested in picking up your limited edition Epicenter, that's 1 of 5,000. You can go to audiocontrol.com, pick one up, and or ask your local dealer to get one in for you. We'd like to thank them for helping us pay our bills, and make sure you give them as much love. And speaking of much love, if you are going to SEMA, go back to that page.
Yep.
See, you gotta just
I got
stay
it.
there.
I got it.
If you're going to SEMA, for those of you that don't know what SEMA is, that is a next week in Vegas, baby.
That's
if you're gonna go to SEMA, we will be there, and we will be there with these guys at Audio Control. We'll be there Monday. Well, I'm sorry, we get in Monday night, so we'll be there Tuesday through Friday, which is the event. So we'll be there the whole time. So if you're gonna be there, stop by, say hi.
Say hi, yeah.
Get a picture, shake hands. I don't know, whatever you want to do. We'll have hand sanitizer and masks. So we'll do this real quick, and then we'll put it back on. That's what you do, isn't that how it's done?
Yeah,
All right, where are we at for time?
All right,
we got a couple more minutes.
Yes.
All right, I have a question. What amplifier do you recommend for me and Audio Frog 3-way components? I don't want to use DSP because I want to use crossovers, but Audio Frog only has 2-way passive crossovers, and I want to use a 3-way crossover. All right, something you need to know about a DSP. A DSP is a tool that can be used to do multiple things. One of the things that a DSP has is a crossover. So in this case, when the speakers were designed, they assumed you'd be using some form of a DSP to get an active crossover. If you don't want to use EQ and all that fun stuff, you don't have to. However, looking for an amplifier that has a DSP built into it might be a good idea. So for example, you have a three-way set. There's plenty of 6-channel amplifiers out there that have basic DSP as well as crossovers. So for example, if you're like, no, I don't want to do this, then a good amplifier to look at is the Audio Control LC61200. The LC61200, though is not a DSP amp, is going to have a full set of crossovers in it so that you can do the bandpass channels you're going to need for that mid-range and for the mid-bass for that matter. So you can check that amplifier out. And then a lot of the 6 channels also have that. Alpine has a 6-channel amplifier that will do that. We'll take a look there. That's the amplifier. And you can see all those cool knobs on the top. That's the D, not the LC. You pulled up the wrong one. That's okay.
Yeah.
You get the idea.
You get the idea.
But if you get the D61200, you can do all the crossover setups through the software. So and if you don't feel like doing anything else past that, you don't have to. But it's got de-equalization built into it, so if you're going to hook it up to your factory radio, you can run the de-equalization circuit to help clean it up a little bit, and that way you can retune it if you'd like to your new system. Or if you don't want to, you don't have to. Either way, you can use as much as you little. But if you don't want a DSP, check it out. Check out the LC61200.
What's up, Oscar?
And that was our commercial for Audio Control for today. We just paid the bills. Thank you for asking that question. Good job. LC 1.800 amp Honda 2017 Accord Touring with premium sound. Best place to tap subwoofer signal. Honda Accord Touring with premium sound. Be the subwoofer.
Yep.
Just tap the sub. That way you can keep the factory subwoofer volume control. If 17, if you're gonna go, what year is this?
This is 2017.
This is 17. Actually, no. Don't tap the subwoofer. If it's the same model as this one, then you don't want to tap the subwoofer. You're going to want to grab it before the amplifier. In the passenger kick panel, if there's an amplifier that looks
on this side.
No, it's right here. We talked about this today on Instagram, so if you go and watch Instagram, but if this is located in the passenger kick panel that has 2 plugs like this, okay? What you're going to want to do is there's a brown yellow. There's 2 harnesses. One has a bunch of little pins only, and the other one has a set of big pins and small pins. Like I said, on Instagram, we kind of showed you a little bit close up of this. I believe it's a black yellow. Is it located either in the left end or the right end of the main harness here? That is your subwoofer output. But on the small harness with the small pins, there is a line level input for the subwoofer that you can just solder an RCA onto and take it directly into the RC input on the amplifier and not have to worry about any of the Bose crap affecting the subwoofer.
Now, don't forget the ANC module.
The ANC module is above or below the air conditioner. You gotta remove that.
Do you have it?
So that is a brown yellow wire.
Do you have the ANC module?
Yellow is positive. So grab the input. It's a yellow positive, brown negative, solder on RCA, and you're all set there. The ANC module looks just like this. This ugly little thing. It sits like this is the front of the car here, the plug. So you got to kind of pull that pocket out below the air conditioner, and you can reach in and unplug it. We pull it out just because it's way more convenient. There's 2 10mm bolts that are in there, super, super tight.
Hey guys, does Audio Control have anything in works as far as marine rated put-in system in a RS? Thank you, Ken. Ken has, yeah, that's the ACX amplifiers.
Where the hell is Audio Control?
It's over here on this side, next to Morel, right there. Thank you. Just grab one.
I'm working on it. They make 2 actually for your Razor.
Yeah.
They make the ACX 300.1 and the ACX 300.4.
Yes.
What's cool about these amplifiers is, yeah, you can pretty much duck these in a bucket of water. Steve Mead, I believe, made an aquarium and ran these things in it.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that.
Not supposed to do it, but he did it.
Yeah.
Totally built up. It's a tank. It's legit a tank.
Yeah.
This panel here comes off to gain access to everything. It's got a super rubber grommet inside of it. It has ends on it. It comes with a make it yourself plug so that you can remove the whole thing if you want to. You know, if you're gonna whatever works for you. But yeah, it's built like a beast, and the 4-channel has the same amount of stuff. So there you go. And that is the ACX. All right, here you go.
ACX.
You see this?
All right, so 20 minutes.
Yep, we're going in. So, all right, let me get rid of this. What do you got?
No, so real quick, if you want to go and check it out.
Oh, I'll go there.
Yeah. So, right there, check it out. Go to the website.
And they make the ACX BT1, which is the Bluetooth waterproof Bluetooth dongle that you can plug into those so that you can just use your phone and it's waterproof and you can have all kinds of fun and excitement with that. Now, with that being said, fundamentals of car audio brought to you by DNFToolDrawer.com, the place you can go find all the tools that we use for our cool installations. Fundamentals today, what could it possibly be? Well, hang on, make a full screen on this.
Dun, 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 dun.
And then we'll press play. Something you guys were asking about last week, wrong button. What is the difference? RTA and DSP. What makes them different? This is a question that we honestly didn't know that people would ask. Like, we talk so much about the two, we just took it for granted that you guys kind of knew what the difference was, and that was dumb. But so today we're going to talk about what those acronyms mean and the similarities, all of it. Real simple. So let's hop to it. Let me just shut me off.
Yeah.
RTA stands for Real Time Analyzer. Is a tool used to measure either acoustical or electrical sound output. It is commonly used when setting up a DSP. So this is the tool required in order to tune your DSP. Acoustical measurement is done when using a microphone of some type after the speaker output. This will display how the environment affects the sound. Electrical measurement is done using a tool of some type that is connected to the electrical pulse output that moves a speaker. This will display the effect of the source unit on the speaker. So what you're seeing in that picture there is a microphone that is listening to the speaker, and then the IRTA2 is tapped into the wire feeding the speaker. Two different types of measurements. Both will give you two different readouts. They will not mirror each other or look very similar at all, because you could be feeding a speaker something and it not be displaying that because of the environment that it's in. Something to keep in mind when you're setting all that up. DSP, or Digital Signal Processor. Some people also call it Digital Sound Processor. Technically, it's a signal processor because you can use DSPs in multiple applications, not just for sound. Is a device used to custom tailor the sound output to your liking. It is made up of a group of tools. This answers the question earlier when he was like, I don't want to use a DSP, such as an equalizer, crossovers, level controllers, and channel delay. In that question earlier when I was talking about crossovers, having the ability to do level control aside from gain is also very helpful. And then of course using delay to match up and give yourself a better image is pretty fun to use too. New, and this is where I think a lot of the confusion comes in with people, DSPs with built-in RTAs. Some DSPs are starting to come with RTA features built in. Some have electrical RTA features for measuring input signals. Others have the ability to plug in a microphone used for tuning. This is used for acoustical measurements. This gives some DSPs the ability for auto-tune features. And I put out some examples here that kind of reflect what is going on. So for example, the first is the Kicker Key 200.4. It comes with a microphone and is capable of doing RTA features over that microphone through the setup and doing a auto-tune feature. Then there's the Key Lock, which is a different type of product. It's a high-level to low-level adapter that has electrical RTA features built into it. It is capable of looking at the electrical pulses coming over the wire and doing an auto-tune feature to it. And then you have the Helix processors here. Pretty much all the Helix processors have electrical and acoustical capabilities built into them as well. And then you have the Bit Tune, which was used and is still used to set up Audison amplifiers for both acoustical settings. So this is, and they're not the only one. Audio Control has the ability to do electrical tuning through RTA features that it has. So I hope that kind of tells you what those two acronyms do. And yes, I understand sometimes it can be confusing, but hopefully that straightens it out for you.
Yeah. Hi, Mom.
Hey.
All right. Let me see. That was good.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was
I
good.
tried to make it good. I was trying.
Oh, it's okay. It was
It was all right. SMD DD1 and CC1 worth the money. Do you guys use them? So, back to that question the guy had earlier about not wanting a DSP, wanting to go all analog because they don't make a passive unit three-way. The problem you run into with that is very few amplifier manufacturers are awesome or on point with their silkscreen. So when you're trying to hit, let's say you need 32 hertz for your tweeter, you're going to have to sit there and do this and just hope that you get it, because it's not going to be accurate in the least.
Right.
A CC1, when we have to do systems like that, are very cool to have, because we need to dial that in. So in his car right now, he has the LC5.1300 running the tweeters. So we grab the CCA1 or CCA1.
Yep.
Whatever. Anyways, we grab that, and that's what we use to set up those tweeters. So, and the mid-range and all that. So yes, if you're doing a lot of installation where you're doing analog style knobs, that thing is a godsend. It is, you almost have to have it.
Right.
We don't use it a lot because there again we do a lot of DSP, and that's the one nice thing about a DSP is you just type in the frequency you want, and then you type in the slope. It's like
so much easier.
So much easier.
Yeah.
Now one amp that is real unique that we just dealt with was the new Marine Audio Pioneer amp, and it's white, and we put it in a car a couple days ago where we did the JBL Fuse subwoofers, and how they do their analog crossovers is you count the ticks,
the clicks.
So every it's a da style knob. So each one of those, you start at either left or right, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then that's like 80 hertz, and you're like,
that's pretty neat.
That's cool.
That is really cool.
That's the first time I've ever seen that. I'm sure somebody else has done it before because it's 2021. I'm sure somebody, but it was neat to see that. I haven't seen that, and I personally have never seen that for a crossover point. So that was kind of cool. As far as the DD1 go, there's a lot of amplifiers now come with distortion detection built into it, so we don't have to take that out as often as we did in the past. It's really nice, like we, our R2 amplifiers here, and then a ton of others. So some of the more cost-effective amplifiers are coming with that features built into it, whereas in the past we'd bust all that stuff out. Now it's just a matter of play the track, turn it up, dial the gain, done, walk away, life is great.
But it's worth the money.
If there again.
Yeah, if you do a lot of installs and everything, and if you don't do a lot of DSPs, definitely those tools to have is nice.
Yeah.
Dean is getting his exercise today.
Am I moving around? Oh, yeah, I'm moving around trying to grab all this stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, my
well,
God,
hey, you guys ask the questions. I want to make sure that we get the best answers possible.
Right. David, I'm installing a DM608 and an T404 amplifier. How do I get the power to the DSP? The plug on the amplifier barely allow for the A gauge power.
Yeah, I would probably just pick up a inexpensive power distribution block and or run. You know, if you're coming off of a factory radio, running a power and ground up to the factory radio isn't a bad idea with a fuse behind the radio, but some form of distribution, fuse distribution, is also not a bad idea. But yeah, that's always the weird one. It's like, where do I get power for this? This is getting an epicenter in it. I'm going to be running the power and ground up to where the factory amplifier was and using that power and ground to power my epicenter, because I don't really want to do some like tuck on looking. Yeah, so I think the JL Audio Fix 86 has a built-in RTA. It might have an electrical, the tweak. Yes, the Fix is going to have
the Fix is
an electrical RTA built into it, because that's what it's using to do the Fix portion of it.
Yeah,
so
to
that's
clean the signal.
To clean the signal. Now, the nice thing about the Fix and the tweak is now with Max, which I did have a picture of, you'll be able to do even more features with it. So
there you go.
I guess I'll try my question again next time. There's no place around me that has high-end speakers to demo. Anyone else in chat that has heard the different high-end components that could make a recommendation? I'm looking for clarity and detail, but also musically and warm. I was looking at Focal M's, but I heard Dean say they weren't the great in a recent video. I'm not a fan of Focal M's. That's not to say that they're not amazing. I'm personally a fan of Morel. And everything you described there, to me, is what I look for in a speaker, and I like Morel. Another brand to look at, because I'm not just going to say you have to go with Morel, is Audio Frog. Audio Frog also is two good brands that you might be interested in to look into, and I can tell you right now, if you pick either one of them, you're going to be happy. The likelihood of you going, oh, these suck, isn't there. Those are two fabulous speakers. Morel does offer quite a few more options as far as pricing goes, but if you're looking at Focal M's, you can pretty much afford either one of them, so rock on. But two brands to try to get it a listen to, for sure.
Yeah.
Johnny,
I got my phone over here and everything seems fine to me. I don't see. Maybe it's you.
Could be. I don't know. I mean, hey, it's Facebook, guys.
It is Facebook.
You know, Facebook sucks. Let's be honest. Now that I said that, it's going to just... Anyways.
Yes.
Hold on. I live 3 hours away.
I know.
Christian. Feature. Guess they don't want my business. There again, man. It's not that we don't want your business. We're extremely busy. It has nothing to do with how far away you live and how many voicemails and less. Okay? For one, we are not the guys that answer any of that. Okay? No. So putting it here doesn't do you any good. I'm not going to be able to go to Paul tomorrow and go, hey, Kristen
Salas
said, hey, what the heck? It's not anything I can do. We're not even in the same building. Okay? All I can say is that it's like, dude, we have car after car after car after car. When I go to talk to a person in the store, then I don't see that guy for another 2 months. I kind of figure we have a lot going on. So if you're in a hurry to get something done, then by all means, please, it's okay. I'm not, I apologize, but go ahead and do it someplace else. We would love to have your business.
100%.
But we can only get so much stuff done in the 6 days a week that we work, okay? Yeah. That's all I got. I mean, there's nothing more I can say. Moving on.
All right, hang on.
Unless you do a lot of installs, the DD1 is a waste of money. A tweeter can do the same thing for a few bucks. I've tried that. Nah, I'm going to go with no on that one. I mean, if you want to save some money, you can pick up an inexpensive oscilloscope, that you can actually do a lot more with than a DD1. So, we tried the tweeter thing. I thought that was a bit silly. But, you could pick up, this is a DS211. This is a cool little colored oscilloscope. that will take the place of a DD1 and give you a bunch of other features. So yeah, I mean, pick that up. You could also pick up the modern version of the Lumi. Lumi just came out with there's a new Lumi out that has a full color display screen.
Really?
Yeah, so I might buy one of those at some point so that we can play with that. Because you can pick one of those up for under $100. So you will get the Epicenter 1 of 5,000. No, I actually got Quad 0 of 5,000. So the one we have has no numbers on it. Actually, go back. You still have that page listed?
Which one?
The audio control homepage with the Epicenter.
Hang on. Epicenter? This one?
Yeah, limited edition. No, the limited edition. The picture of the limited edition that you had earlier.
Yeah, it's right here.
So this is the one I got. I got that one. So they made 3 of these Quad 0 of 5,000, and they gave me one. Has orange lights though, because it was just, you know, it's not cool. It's not cool like what you guys get.
All right.
Moving forward. Easiest way to power an amp so that it lights up for a wall display in my office. Just curious. Do not want to start a fire in the house. Random question outside of the box. That's a tough one. I mean, for the most part, most amplifiers have a little idle current, like 3 to 5 amps, if that. Sometimes not even that. So you could probably do it with like one of those little tiny power supplies. But what might be a better idea is to just get like an LED strip that plugs into the wall and stick it inside the amplifier. Get like a white one, and that'll just push out the color throughout the whole inside of the amplifier. And if you take the bottom off, you could have it glow out of the bottom of the amp. That would be pretty cool.
Ask Oscar that.
Hertz makes 12-inch subs, the 300D4 and the 300D2. By chance, can you tell me the difference? Dual 4 and dual 2. That's it. D4 means dual 4 ohm, D2 means dual 2 ohm. It sounds fabulous, works in a small steel box. They're really nice. But yeah, that anytime you see like a D.4 or D.2 or D.1, that's just the ohm load of the speaker. Crutchfield recently started doing sound sampling of recent speakers on their website. Audio Frog is definitely worth listening to do if you have a comparison. Yeah, so what they do is you put on a pair of headphones, and then supposedly you can kind of, which I don't know, I kind of need to do it just to see how goofy it is. Yeah, they've been doing it for a while now. It's kind of odd, but
yeah.
Do the new cameras work on slow frame rate? Old videos seem smoother. What kind of cameras are we talking about?
This one. Do the new camera work on a slower frame rate?
I mean, this is the same camera we've been using for like 3 years.
Oh, what are you talking about? The shows?
Yeah, what kind of cameras do we mean, Dan? Yeah. Going on.
Yep.
How do we vote for Fernando for Installer of the Year? You'd have to convince him to run for Installer of the Year for one. I won't be running because I'm a board member. That's why I was able. Jeff and I made that video, so I stepped back to do back end stuff, which I feel to me is way more important to make everyone else's experience that much more enjoyable. The experience I had wasn't the greatest and kind of sucked. So when they asked me if I'd like to volunteer to help make it better, I of course said yes, definitely. So
if you guys are part of the industry, check it out.
Any status of doing a video on your version of the Stinger radio wiring, making it neat compared to what the Stinger says? I really love to see your clean wire version of it. I know, me too. I don't know why. You know, it's funny. We just, I don't know. We haven't sold that many of those high tens for the Jeep. But as soon as we do one, yes, it's just a matter of selling one to do it.
We've done that, but
if you live by here and you have one, and you bought one, and you like us to install it, well, you know, hey.
Bring it on. Yeah.
Did it say Lumi question mark? Lumi is a handheld digital multimeter with oscilloscope built into it. It's really what if that's Oh, hey Mel, what's happening?
What's up, man?
What's going on? Hello guys, New England German Maestro in the house. Nice. What's happening?
Where is it?
It's okay.
Right here.
Yep.
What's up, Paul?
The live show seems like they don't look as smooth as the old ones. You using a new software? We are using new software.
Yes.
Is it?
That's this one, the StreamYard.
What's weird though that.
Yeah, it's weird because I always have my phone streaming what you guys see, and I guess it's because the light, you know.
No, it looks kind of glitchy. Yeah, it does. It looks kind of. Yeah, it's kind of robotic. Yeah, I don't like it. Wonder if we have some Wi-Fi issues.
I don't know.
I'll take a look into that and see what's going on. It might be, we'll have to see how Saturday looks. If Saturday looks like crap, then we'll figure it out.
I think it's like.
But that's the feed directly coming off the camera, so that's gonna look good anyways. But if we're getting glitchy on this end, that could just be the pipe is not going the way it's supposed to.
So we have to buy like a 5-inch pipe.
Like a 10-inch pipe. I'll be going on live on Sonic FX DB Drag Racing talking about my experience. Oh,
nice.
Fine. They jumped the gun and got you first. Okay, I straight.
Fine, Mel. We don't want you.
StreamYard fooling. Yeah, it probably is. I don't know. We'll have to see what's going on. All right. I have a Maestro RR and I bypass my factory amp. How do I flash the module when it asks about the amp? When you're okay, there's a factory setting where it asks like backup camera, on-screen displays, and then there'll be one that says factory amplifier, and there's just all these little sliders. You select amplifier, factory amplifier off. That's it, and then when you flash it, it just does that. Stopped by your shop a couple weeks ago to say hi while visiting Clear. Unfortunately, you're out of town. Factory training. I'll call ahead next time. That's probably when we were at Rockford.
Oh, gig we went to.
Yeah, but yeah, we weren't. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's just Facebook. Me too.
Internet resistance. Resistance is futile. When setting up an epicenter, does the port FS on the sub have anything to do with the setup? My port only plays 26 to 44 hertz. The rest of the frequencies can't really hear them. No, because it just has to do with the incoming signal. It's not like if your box can't produce the sound, it's really not going to matter. It's trying to take the signal that's coming in and making that play lower so that your box as the output device can pick that up. So for example, if you're playing some Van Halen music that has no deep bass to it, it's designed to make that have deep bass. If your box is capable of reproducing the bass that it's now trying to do, then all is well. But no, that doesn't really matter much. Facebook stream on my phone working good in Canada. Of course it is working good in Canada. I mean, it's Canada.
Luis,
we're just killing it in Canada.
This is good.
And you look extra pale, a lot of light. I don't even know what the camera's set to. You know what? Hang on, let me go look.
You think so? It's too late, man.
Oh no! You know what it is? I know what it is.
What?
I know why it looks like that.
Oh, dude, nah, somebody shut the light off.
No, that's back to we had it cranked up.
Why?
See if that might be too much.
Now it's super dark.
Is it super dark now? It was cranked up a lot. I think we adjusted it because of the
Just
video.
shiny right now.
Oh, let me do that. All right.
No, still.
Yeah, it's like 2 down from where it was before. We look fine there.
No.
Yeah, it looks fine. Yeah.
I know, I'm just always complaining.
I know you are.
How would you recommend wiring it up 4A mid-range speakers, 400 RMS, 4 ohms, and a 4 super tweeters, 100 RMS, 4 ohm? I have a 3 audio control LC 4.800. Wow. That's a lot.
All right, 4 mid bass.
mid-ranges.
4 mid-ranges, 4 super tweeters. I have 3. Why? Okay.
I think it's a lot.
What are the tweeters? 4 ohm.
Yeah.
Personally, if it were me, I would run the super tweeters in series. So I would go positive in, loop the negative over to the positive, and then negative out to the amplifier. Bring that ohm load up to 16 ohm. 8 ohm. You don't need 100 watts going to those tweeters at all, because that would be like crazy, and you'll probably blow them. As far as the mid-range go, I'd run those on individual channels, but trying to put those tweeters in series isn't a bad idea. A friend of mine by the name of Jethro Eason, who's my longtime SPL guru. When I asked him about that, this is what he does, and he goes, I don't blow tweeters. So which two-way components would sound best? AudioFrog GB60s or Kicker KS series? Is this really a question?
Yeah.
I like warm-sounding tweeters. Well, if you put 100 watts to them, they'll sound warm. The G60S, dude, AudioFrog. Yeah, I don't really consider that a fair comparison. But yeah, the AudioFrogs are going to win that one.
Yeah.
Looks better. All right, I'll take that.
It looks better. Now it's dark.
Okay. Well, okay. So it's a little, but we're not reflecting now. It looks good there. It looks okay there. I think I had to adjust the contrast the other day when we shot that other video.
All right.
JL Stealth Box 210 TW3s or prefab box with 212 TW3s. Which one is going to sound better? Depends on the car. I've heard people like in the Chevy, the Stealth Box really, I know Fro's done that. He's taken that out. Stealth Boxes are hit or miss. Some of those things are awesome, and other ones are just like, eh.
Yeah.
If you can get a Fox Acoustics box for your car, I would recommend that, and then put a normal size woofer in there, and just be like, holy shit, that sounds awesome. So check out Fox Acoustics at foxacoustics.com and see if they make a box for your car. If they do, get that.
No, Paul.
That would be too easy.
That would be too easy. But we still have them right there.
I know. It's just ridiculous. What's your opinion on the Kicker Comp C subs? What amp? They make a 500?
They made the 500, the 300, depends which one you...
Yeah, just get small. They don't need a lot of power.
No.
It's a great little sub, small amplifier. Don't go crazy. Just, because they're not made... They're small, efficient subwoofers. You just need a small, efficient amp. You could if you're hooking it up to a factory wiring, the Key 500.1 would be awesome.
You're going to go
Come
and
help me
him?
with my wire. Yeah, I'll hop in the car tonight. I'll be there in 24 hours. Oh, wait, I got to work tomorrow. If I didn't have this Accord, I would come.
Liars.
I was just in Texas for all of 2 hours.
What's up, Christopher?
Hey. What do you got going on? What made you guys get SMD 81 and how much was it? You can probably see how much it is on... Wait, what is the 81? Is that the amp dyno? Oh, what made you get the... Okay, so it actually took us 7 months? 7 months to get one?
Yeah.
The reason we got one is because obviously we do a lot of... In the past, we did a lot of amplifier unboxings. Some of the manufacturers that we deal with wanted to know what their amplifiers did on an amp dyno, and we're like, okay. So we just ordered one and got it for that. We don't necessarily film all of the ones that we do the amp dynos on. Sometimes we just do them, for the manufacturers call us up and ask us, and because they just want to know, because they're comparing it against what they're seeing their amplifiers do, and just want to know what this machine is, because they could just buy it themselves, but apparently it's too cheap. I don't know. As far as how much it was, honestly, I don't remember. It wasn't cheap. I know that. Like I said, it took us 7 months to come in. 7 months? Was it 7 or 8?
That was like almost 8 months.
It was a long time.
That was in the 7 and 8.
By the time it showed up, I had forgotten about it. Let's just say that. And I was like, oh yeah, we ordered one of these. Damn.
Yeah.
So, Good times.
Yeah, it was good. Fox Acoustics behind because of the hurricane.
Yes, they are. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. It sucks. It's worth the wait, though. Not going to lie. Helix or JL Audio? Oscar's going to say Helix because he uses Helix, and I would agree with that. However, all right, as you guys know, I'm not quick to just say, do this, because it really comes down to what you're trying to do. Helix offers a great product. JL offers a great product in the VXI line as well. The difference between the two is the JL Audio is going to tap out at 8 channels because you only have the VXI 8 channel, I believe. I don't think they make anything past 8 channels. Whereas with the Helix, you can go 10 or 12 channel. So Helix does offer a wider range of DSP products to choose from. As far as the DSP goes, that's a tough one. I haven't, because obviously they just came out with the new software, and I haven't had a chance to play with that yet. But I can tell you, Helix's software is pretty freaking awesome.
It is. It is.
So the nice thing too, like the VXI, okay, one of the things that kind of always tips me a little bit towards the JL is it's Mac compatible, which to me seems petty, but it's a big deal. But I would never kick either one of them out of bed, so I like them both.
All right.
And we don't sell either one, so it really doesn't matter. Good evening, guys. About how long usually does it take to soundproof a door on a car? Fernando's doing a full sound digital kit most of the day. Most of the day. He spends quite a bit of time on it. He could probably get 2 doors done complete, meaning take the doors off, soundproof them, speakers mounted in the doors, all back together, in about a day and a half.
Yeah.
You know, but there again, it also depends on. There's a lot of factors that get involved in that. So
yeah, car too. So
whether you need to cut, like in the Honda, you got to cut the metal. There's a whole bunch of crap that has to go into it.
yeah.
But yeah, it could take a while. Would the Amp Pro work on a 2019 Ram 2021? Yeah, it should. Yeah, it does. Same harness. So for Alpine, non-Alpine, doesn't matter. Yep. pack-audio.com. It'll plug in. If that will work, so will the DSR-1, but it's probably easier to find an Amp Pro than it is a DSR-1 at the moment. Okay, moving on. Help. Is there a lot of customers going stir crazy waiting for equipment for their build? Yes. Yes, there is. Along with a lot of customers waiting to get to their build, apparently, as the gentleman said earlier. It's just the way of the world at the moment. I mean, there's really nothing we can do about it. We're just trying to do what we can. But yeah, it sucks.
Yep.
But last week, as we reported that we do a news show every Friday, we reported that the Port of Los Angeles just opened up to 24/7. So now we should be starting to see. Now, 2 big ports in California are open 24/7. I don't know if that means that there's actually people that are working.
I was about to say,
but
like, we can't
there's
find
somebody
people
there
to work.
24/7. So,
Somebody's there. Somebody opened the doors 24/7.
What was the price?
35
for what?
3,500.
Are you talking about the Max?
I think it's talking about the Max. Yeah.
Yeah, the Max
gel.
is 3,500. Sue's just having a chatty up in the comments there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, she's having. Dean, if it was just you, how much longer would installs take? Probably another day and a half. I mean, double. Well, yeah, double. I guess. I don't know. I don't want to do it by myself. Really, if it was just me, installs wouldn't take any time because I'd just leave.
That would be no installs.
I don't want to work that hard. I'm not gonna lie. Forget this. I'm gone, bro. It's hard enough. 2019 F-150 Crew Cab ordered the Fox Acoustics for under the rear seat and the RFP 310s full size. Fox says they wouldn't fit. I hear from others that they don't. Do you have insight? Yes. Jonas Sander.
Yes, exactly. They fit. You gotta make it fit. You can make
them fit.
Yeah.
Here's the problem, and it's almost worth making them fit because we've made them fit countless times. The way Rockford makes their subwoofer is that it has all those weird shapes on it. And the problem is that plastic for that shape makes it about a quarter of an inch bigger than it needs to be. So we take a disc sander and we sand all that crap off down to the metal underneath it. And then it drops right in with no problem. You can't put the aluminum trim, that grill ain't going on it at all. But if you sand the woofer, it'll fit. And you're not damaging the woofer in any way. I mean, you're just sanding off. It's a cosmetic thing, so I don't...
if that's what you want and you want to make it fit, you can make it fit, definitely.
Yeah. But that's the problem really that you have. And, you know, they sound really good in that box. I think we also rip off the magnet cover, this big piece of plastic that's on there, the rubber piece. I think we ripped that off, too, just because. It takes up airspace. It's kind of useless. The Instagram pic doors you put up on your Instagram story, Nando, was it the Honda for sound deadening? Did you put these up already?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Day of doing?
I didn't put the whole thing, but the story of the sound deadening. Yes. That's the Honda.
That's this one.
That's this one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
What are your thoughts on the Zeus piece that makers?
Oh, the ZZ2 makes.
Yeah.
I haven't got okay, I've only played with it at the event. I haven't played with it personally. Jeff Smith has one, and he loves it. So it's the next thing I want to get. I don't know what I'll do with it because really at the end of the day, I don't watch videos or anything. But Jeff has one in his car, and he says it's working great. So
it's like Sue knows the cause because it sees the credit card.
She pays the bill. So I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just what it is. I mean, trust me, man. It takes an army to do this, guys. This is not an easy thing. You know, there's a lot of work that goes into standing here or sitting here and answering these questions. And how part of that happens is by you guys ordering this cool piece right here, the wire ruler from mobilesolutions-usa.com. Every time you order one of those, well, we make money. And that money helps to pay for this show and helps to pay the StreamYard bill and hate us because Facebook sucks and makes us glitchy and we look like, you know, Max Headroom. Anyways.
Okay.
So head over to mobilesolutions-usa.com. Do you have the other link up real quick?
Which one?
The other mobile solutions? That one? And then for some of you that are really interested in having a good time, Master Tech Expo is coming in 132 days and 5 hours, 27 minutes, and 50 seconds. If you want to have like the most amazing experience ever and you're willing to come off the money to do it, this is going to be it. We'll be there along with tons of other experts in multiple fields, along with not just car audio. We're talking upholstery, we're talking welding. There is going to be experts galore here. It's going to be awesome. It's definitely the thing you don't want to miss. It will be in Vegas.
It will be in Arizona.
It'll be in Arizona.
Yeah, that will be in Tempe,
We'll be
Arizona.
in Vegas next week. Sorry.
Yeah.
Brain fart. But
hey,
anyways.
Perfectly fine, man. Alright. I got the ACX1 Bluetooth dongle to use my iPad Pro to run directly to my amplifiers. I've been using it only Spotify and sometimes YouTube. Have you guys used the ACX1 on any installs?
Yes.
Put one.
How's the sound on the audio output?
That was good.
I mean, for us, we put it in a faux Morel system, and it sounded insane. I was
really
totally
good.
excited the way it sounded.
Yep.
I guess the question would be, we also played Apple Music only. We didn't play Spotify and YouTube Music. I don't use any of those services for anything.
No.
And I just use Apple Music set to the maximum sound quality. And everything on my phone is also downloaded in its high-res form so that when I'm not... So if you're having an issue with it sounding bad, it's probably not the device. It's probably the source where you're getting your sound.
Yeah.
Let's go Bolts. Are they playing tonight?
Let's go Hawks. That's
Yeah.
right.
Wrong team. Wrong sport.
All right, guys, that's it.
Is that it?
We're in an hour. Yeah, that's it.
Oh my gosh,
man.
we gotta go. We have a hard out today. Hey, listen, guys. Thank you so much for playing along with us. This has been a great show as always. We love doing this. We have such a good time. Something to note, next Monday, we will not be doing this show. I know you guys are so disappointed in that. We might, however, because we're getting into Vegas about 7:30, which is 10:30 Eastern time, we might be able to go live at like midnight. I don't know.
Maybe,
we'll see what happens. Yeah. I don't really want to promise anything, but there's a chance. There's a chance. And if we do, it'll be on YouTube, not here on Facebook. Anyways. We will be back Saturday, though, so there will be this Saturday. So Saturday shows aren't going to miss a beat. The Friday, we will have Friday news this week, but not Friday news the week after. We'll, of course, talk about this more on Instagram. But for those of you guys who are in today, next Monday's show is not going to happen, as well as next Friday's news show is not going to happen because we'll be still in Vegas. We got to figure out how to do that one on the road. I feel like that's one we could probably do on the road. But anyways, that's tonight's show. We hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to go and watch any of the fundamentals that we've done in the past, you can head over to Dean and Fernando's Car Stereo Clips. They're all there in a playlist labeled Fundamentals. So if you'd like to get your education on and learn really quick and fun information, or if you'd like to know more about RTAs or DSPs, there are a couple shorter, I think there's an RTA video. I don't know if we've done a DSP one, but that's it. That's all we got. Yeah. Also, the place you'll be able to find the RTA to, if Dean can ever get to finishing this port of the website, will be DNF Tool Drawer. DNF Tool Drawer is the place you can find all the cool tools that we use. Fernando, of course, is pulled up. There we go. This is the page here, Dean and Fernando's Car Stereo Clips. And then you can go there and you can find, if he goes to playlist next time, that'll be
right
easier.
Here,
there we go, playlist.
And then you have
Fundamentals.
Fundamentals.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Did I put it up there?
Yeah, they're here. It's just
yeah, it's there somewhere. Anyways, also you can go onto dnfswag.com. At DSF Swag, you can find all the cool shirts and apparel that we have. It's getting cold. It's time to pick up a hoodie. You need to pick yourself up hoodies and fun stuff like that.
That's right.
Get this nice blue one here. It's addicted to car audio. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, you have a wonderful night.
See you guys later.
We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.